Hey guys, welcome to another video here with Queen City Reefs and More, where you can follow my journey with my reef aquariums, with my family after moving here from Texas. I'd really appreciate it if you comment, if you like, if you subscribe. It means a lot to me if you do, and I'll keep making more videos if so. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoy this one. Good morning guys. So here we are. Just wanted to give you a quick update on the Red Sea Emax. Before I do show you the fish, well, you know what? Let me show you the fish first, because then they might stop eating. So as you can see, here's all the fish. They're all doing very well. They're all eating. As you can see, this tank has been cleared out, and I apologize for the glare. It's in the broad daylight, but here's where I normally sit right after waking up for a few minutes, maybe 30 to 45 minutes. But as you can see, everything has been cleared out. I haven't ran the light for probably a week almost. I've been dosing Dino X. I first dosed the ChemiClean to get rid of the cyanobacteria, which it did. As you can see, my my sand is pretty clean. After I did the ChemiClean, I decided to do a 50% water change, and I put activated carbon in there to get rid of any ChemiClean that was in there. I let it run like that for like 3 days, and then I started with the Dino X to get rid of any of the dinoflagellants. Now I could tell you that after having the lights off for a while, you couldn't see any of them, but I decided to still do the treatment of Dino X because I've experienced this before, where the moment I turn on the lights throughout the day, you can start seeing them, and I just, whatever I can do right now that I don't have corals in here to eliminate them. That being said, I know you can't truly always eliminate them, because then you start with, you know, heavy feeding or whatever the case is that causes some kind of outbreak, but I'm going to try to watch that, you know, moving forward. My bad habit, I guess you could say, was that when I first started, I had like 2-3 fishes in here, and I would still pour in a lot of food, and I'm assuming most of it would go uneaten. Now that I have more, and I do plan on adding a few more in here, smaller ones, I believe that should be no longer be an issue. The ones that I will be adding are wrasses, so they're not going to grow more than 3 inches for the species that I have. I do want some wrasses to make sure to, you know, get rid of any small bristleworms and things like that. Now that I'm on that subject though, I do have a lot of bristleworms here, and I don't think they are parasitic or, you know, an issue. I just don't like when they overpopulate and they get too big. So I do plan on actually coming up with this little little cup that I saw on YouTube, that they poke holes in it and put straws through it and put food in there, and then they'll get the bristleworms to go in and remove them that way. So I plan on trying to control the population that way, and you know, that will do for that. So maybe I'll do a video when I'm doing that and show you all that, if it works or not. I mean, it seems to work for other YouTubers, so I'm assuming it will work for me as well. As you can see, we have these guys here that are like bubble gum. They just always stick to me no matter where I go. Right here. Go, girl.
We got a ghost in our house.
Uh-oh, there's a ghost in our house. Even though ghosts are in white sheets, not colored ones. This must be a Mexican one. And by the way, I'm Hispanic, so that wasn't a so one of those type of comments. I'd rather not even get into that subject. But anyways, so yeah, so here's the tank. Here's the update on it. I will keep you posted once I decide to end the Dino X treatment, which it says up to 15 doses, and it's every other day, so that seems like 30 days pretty much. So I have about 3 doses in, have a few more doses to go. Then once this is done, I'm planning on doing a major water change, 90% of it at least. With the new water, no longer will I be using Instant Ocean. I have switched over to Fritz And I do still use Instant Ocean though. I use it for my quarantine tanks because I'm actually able to get that box for $35, the purple box, for $35 at a fish store. And the owner there says that he just is the one thing that he will keep the way that it is, $35, because he wants to pretty much attract the customers, you know. And definitely, you know, it makes me want to go in there. I look at stuff, and if I find something I like, I buy that, plus, you know, as many boxes of salt that I need. But I use that box for quarantining purposes only now, and I switched over to the Fritz to for my reef aquarium, for any tanks that have any type of corals. For now, it's just a quarantine tank and my anemone tank that has the anemones and the zoas.
Yes, you are, Chuckle Boy.
Too much glare, I know, guys. But hey, you can see some of these fishes. Can't wait till they grow and they go into the 310 gallon. I'm debating of actually putting them in a 310 gallon.
Try to do it, Joy.
Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. Let them know what they need to do.
Subscribe. Like and subscribe. Comment down below and what's the last part? Comment if you're awesome like me. I forgot the last word.
Hit the notification bell, guys. Thank you.
Hit the notification bell.
So here I start petting one of them, and then all of a sudden, all three are right here wanting some love. You want some love? No more love? All right. No? Okay. Shake it like a tail feather. Hey, Rob. What's going on over there?